This storm shelter here on the trailer ready to be installed. This is an LS8, the Lifesaver 8 adult storm shelter. It can seat 8 people. It's going to exceed all FEMA guidelines. Rated for an F5 tornado. Has been impact tested by the University of Texas Wind Science and Research Center. And then the shelter there to its left is actually our 4-person shelter. You can see it's quite a bit smaller. That's our economical model. Starts at $3,500 installed. And that shelter also meets or exceeds all FEMA guidelines, has been impact tested by the University of Texas Wind Science Center to withstand an F5 tornado. And they're both quality shelters. We're quite a ways backed up right now, but they are very good shelters. This here is our LS10 Lifesaver model. It's the 10 adult storm shelter. What you can see that is different from this one from the other storm shelters that are Lifesaver is the way the stairs are. Only the 10-person and the 20-person have stairs like this, which comes right from the top and go down in the middle. You'll see a cutout on the website, several pictures that kind of show the cutout angle where you have the stairs right in the middle. So you basically are sitting all the way around the stairs instead of coming in from the side like you do here on the floor. Here we have the LS10 Lifesaver Storm Shelter model. I'm going to kind of go inside here and kind of show you the difference of what it looks like on the inside. Again, the lid raises from back to front. It's got the same rubber gaskets on the inside. You've got the vents right here for all the air. You've got 4 different vents for this shelter. They've got the screens on the inside as well, keep the bugs, insects, snakes out. As far as when it goes to be installed, it is setting relatively level. The dirt level is going to come to about right here. So this is all that you're going to see is going to be from here upwards, which is essentially just the lid. If we go to measure the width of the hole, you're looking at access is about 23 inches wide by 46 inches long. And again, it's got the same 3-point locking system, quarter turn, box on the top and both sides, and of course you have the hinge on the back side. Now real quick, go ahead and just measure the door, because this is all you're going to see. Once it's installed, you're looking at a 34-inch door, so roughly 3 feet by a little bit less than 5 feet. You're looking at 56 inches. So one other thing that this Lifesaver Storm Shelter model has, on a lot of the, every model but the 10 and the 20 has a pipe right here underneath the ground surface, so the ground will be coming to here. You'll have a pipe right here. So if you want to make sure you can lock a Lifesaver, as long as it's not a 10 or a 20 model, there actually will be a pipe here. You can thread a chain through it and then wrap it around here. And obviously you won't be able to lift it because you can put a padlock here, a bicycle lock works well, that'll keep it locked, keep kids out, things like that. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and go on the inside and kind of show you what it looks like from the inside with the way the stairs go down through the middle. Okay, we're down inside the LS10 Lifesaver Storm Shelter. Again, you've got the handrail to get down the inside. Of course, we already showed you the vents, but I'll show you here a close-up of the vents. You can see that they're screened. There's 4 of them. Keeps the air out. They're angled upward as well to keep the water. Actually, the lid is a little oversized, so it's going to cover over the outside of that vent to make sure no water can splash down on the inside. So it's vented and it's angled upward to keep the water out. You've got the stairs that come down here in the middle of the shelter, and then you basically sit all the way around the shelter like this. It's designed for 10 people, so you can fit, you probably fit more than 10 to be honest with you, because you could fit 2 here, 2 in the back side, and easily 4 on each side. So you're looking at really 10 to 12 people, but per FEMA guidelines, it's a 10-person Lifesaver Storm Shelter. So I'll show you, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm going to actually walk around the shelter to kind of show you, because this bench that you see here goes all the way around the shelter. So you can sit behind the stairs, and come all the way out around, so there's room for more people. So let's take the measurements real quick. Now let's take the measurements of the inside of the shelter. So as far as floor space goes, if you're curious about floor space, you're looking at about 4 feet wide, and then the length, again just for the floor space, you're looking at a little over 6 feet, 6 foot 3 inches long. Okay, we'll do the height real quick. Well, you can kind of see here where I'm at. Up to this level kind of angles, but you can kind of see I can stand up fully. But then as it slopes down, you're looking, it's going to be a little bit shorter. But again, you're only going to be down here for about 10, 15, 20 minutes the most for most shelters, for most tornadoes and severe weather that pass through. So you're not looking to kind of walk around in here. You're pretty much going to come down the stairs and then find your spot and kind of just wait out the storm. So you're not really worried about everyone trying to stand up or anything like that anyways. But just to kind of give you an idea what to expect. So from where the lid comes down, you're looking at about 6 foot 8 inches. And then right here at this level, it drops down to 76 inches, which is 6 foot 5. And then where it angles down here in the back, you're down to about 5 foot 10. And then where it breaks down, where it starts going lower again, is right here at 5 foot 2. So kind of give you an idea as you're going down here in shelter. So let's show you the width. From the backs of the benches, you're looking at 6 foot 6 inches wide. And then we showed you the length on the floor, within the length from the back of the bench to the back of the front bench. You're looking at about 8 foot 7. 8 foot 7 lengthwise. So these stairs right here, give you an idea on that, they're about 2 feet wide. Of course, they got this gritty sandpaper type thing on here to also keep you and make sure you're not slipping when you're out in the rain trying to jump in here, and you got this real sturdy handrail here as well, aluminum, that's going to keep you safe coming up and down the stairs. And what I'll do now is I'll just grab the camera and I'll show you the inside of the shelter as well, to kind of give you an idea of what it's like around the back of the shelter. Okay, so here I am on the inside of the shelter where you saw me last. I now have the camera in my hands. So there's the floor. Here's where the shelter comes down to the floor, the stairs rather. There's the back of the shelter. You can kind of see it just basically sits on top of the carpet there. And I'll go around the back. It's going to be a little bit hard for you to see, hard for the camera to focus, but you can go all the way around. And you can kind of see there's the floor, difference in color. And if I sit behind the stairs, you can kind of see there's the view from the back of the stairs. So you do have plenty of space back here. And then that width right there, you're probably looking about 8 inches between the steps there and the bottom of the bench. Kind of give you an idea, so plenty of room to get around. And that's what the inside of an LS10 Lifesaver storm shelter looks like. Okay. Here we got the Lifesaver storm shelter LS12 model. This is our display model. It has a cutout. Obviously, the shelter we'll put in the ground is going to have the entire shelter is going to have a hole cut out on the side, but this kind of gives you an idea from the side. You kind of see the relative space in there. I'm going to jump inside here, take some measurements. It's going to show you how the Lifesaver 12 is different from the other series, the other models. Okay, first thing we're going to do here. First thing we're going to do is measure the height of the shelter. You guys see how it will stand up all the way. It's 6 foot 3 on the inside here. And the width of the shelter, the widest point, 6 foot 6. And then the bench long ways is 8 feet long. The steps, 25 inches. They're a little shallower steps, so they're about 8 inches, whereas the other ones are a little bit longer. That's because again, you got the additional height here, and the stairs are a little bit steeper. And of course, you got the very sturdy handrail here as well, aluminum handrail. And let me take the inside dimensions of where the feet would go. You're looking at 4 feet there. 4 foot by 6.5 feet or so. A couple of different things you can do inside the storm shelters. A lot of people ask questions about, can you put a light on the inside? Well, you can wire it up. There's a blog post that we have on the website you can see where someone actually wired up, put a TV inside the shelter, a flat panel TV, cable box. And what he did, if you bring the camera from around here, you'll be able to see that he actually bore a hole through the top of the shelter right up here, and this kind of right there. And then basically, and we definitely recommend you hire a licensed electrician to do this for you, but basically had a conduit come to the top of the shelter, siliconed it, and then sealed it, secured it to the shelter, and then ran an extension cord basically down the side of the shelter here with the adhesive clips. So we just basically stuck the clips on here and have the wire running stuck to the side wall here of the storm shelter, so there's no holes being put in it. And there he had his TV down there, had an extension cord, plugged in a fan, plugged in a light, had his cable box down here as well, ran the cable through the wire, and had a kind of like a man cave down here actually. So I'll go ahead and demonstrate kind of going out of the shelter, kind of let you see from the bottom how easy it is to get out of these storm shelters. Just walk right up basically. So again, same thing, you've got the two vents up here on the top, two on each side, with the screen vents on the inside. Keeps the water from getting out. The oversized lid here is going to deflect all the water. As you see, I'll lower it down a little bit. You can kind of get an idea of how that's going to keep the water out, keep the bugs and snakes out. It's got the rubber gasket here as well, keep the water out there. And three-point locking system. And if you come around the side here, I'll show you what I was talking about earlier. Where if you want to lock one of the Lifesaver storm shelters, what you can do, there's a pipe right here on the top. And basically, the dirt level is going to be to right here. And basically what you can do is you can just dig down a little bit and shove a chain through there or a bicycle lock and connect it around here to the top of the lid. And that will secure the lock shut to keep people from getting in. So I'm going to close the lid to kind of give you an idea and show you how this lid is a little bit larger than these vents to kind of keep the water out as well, and how the handle, when it comes down, how you'd be able to lock that up.